A local chiropractor who was once the focus of a KCTV5 undercover investigation is now facing a lawsuit.
Here's investigative reporter Angie Racono.
About 9 months ago, we introduced you to Josh Clark. Here he is. He's a former patient of Dr. Connolly Walker. Josh is 34 years old, young and healthy. He's also a stroke survivor, and he blames his chiropractor.
The word forceful came into my mind, like that was more forceful than I've ever felt one of these done. And before I even sat up on the table, I instantly had a major head rush and started sweating. And then within 5 seconds, I'd sweat all the way to my fingertips and I was getting dizzy.
Josh is describing how he felt following a neck adjustment similar to this one. Josh says he went to this Overland Park chiropractor's office for aches and pains and left on a stretcher. Inside the ER, he had a stroke. Doctors talked to his wife and parents.
He's either going to wake up with we don't know what could be wrong, or he's going to die in the next few minutes. It's one of those options, and they brought chaplains out for both my parents and my wife.
Josh went into AFib, stopped breathing, and was eventually placed on a ventilator. As you can see, Josh has mostly recovered, but who's to blame for what happened? Josh's neurologist provided this letter to his lawyer. I believe with reasonable medical certainty that the vertebral artery dissection and subsequent stroke were the result of chiropractic manipulation that Mr. Clark received. Josh and his lawyer provided that information to Dr. Connolly Walker's insurance company, but the insurance company responded what took place inside this office was, quote, acceptable medical practice in this situation. Josh has now filed a lawsuit claiming negligence. It questions the training and competency of Dr. Walker. And Josh claims he wasn't told about the risks of his treatment.
He came in for an adjustment?
About that.
You don't have any comment?
No, I don't.
Dr. Walker wouldn't talk to us about Josh Clark's stroke when we first began investigating chiropractic neck manipulation. And today he wouldn't comment on the pending lawsuit. He's still practicing at the same location, while the medical community debates the safety of neck adjustments.
If I twist somebody's head to the right, it dramatically puts pressure on the left vertebral and carotid artery.
Dr. Alan Harris Bragman is a chiropractor turned legal expert who claims he's seen more than 500 cases of strokes due to cervical manipulation, in layman's terms, neck adjustments. Those involve the patient's vertebral arteries being damaged during an adjustment.
The profession downplays it. I mean, obviously it's not good publicity for a profession. You have people that are going in there for a headache, neck pain, whatever, and they come out with a stroke.
The American Chiropractic Association has released talking points for members on how to answer questions about strokes. That organization says there is no clear link. People suffering from head and neck pain may be in the beginning stages of a stroke before they ever walk into a chiropractor's office. Don't blame the treatment, blame the problem. That viewpoint is apparently shared by Dr. Connolly Walker. Listen as an undercover patient asks about neck adjustments and strokes.
There's also cases where people actually can have strokes, but they're going to have a stroke anyway because what happens is you have the vertebral arteries up in the neck that go through the cervical spine, and any kind of rotary movement that even that person would do could cause a stroke because it's typically due to unhealthy lifestyle. They're going to have a stroke at some point anyway.
So you've got a pretty good safety record then too?
Yeah, I mean, I've been up here for over 7 years now and no issues.
Josh Clark says that's not true. Tonight, a new lawsuit says Dr. Walker should be held responsible and pay damages for his stroke.
It's hard because it just took a lot away from me for something that I didn't cause.
So are neck manipulations dangerous for you? It depends on who you ask. The American Heart Association believes there is a link, and some British researchers concluded the concern appears to be justified. But there are no hard numbers for what that slight risk may be. And some chiropractors no longer use this technique because of the negative publicity associated with it. Angie Racono, KCTV5 News.